What is up, and welcome to 2024's Neon Pocket Dimension Fantasy Critic League Draft. That's right, I am here with a whole host of special guests as we are here on twitch.tv/Neon Pocket Dimension today to draft our Fantasy Critic games and play the challenge of the year. So, with me, I have, God, I don't know, there's a whole order I could go. I have the illustrious Frankfurter.
That's a
Say
word
hi.
that's never been used to describe me in ever of my life, but thank you. I appreciate it. I will take this compliment and run.
Hell yeah, welcome. I have Arkwing, aka Eric. Welcome back.
Yo, what's going on?
Oh, you know, we doing it live. I have the pretty and perfect Panda Finn.
Also, don't forget that I have defeated 3 of Snowbike Mike's goons in Kind of Funny Wrestling, and he's the only one to have defeated me.
Oh, there you go. Sorry, I didn't have the intel.
It's okay.
And I have the gracious and gracious. We'll just go with gracious Gahmstead over here coming in with lid and all.
What's good, everyone?
Yeah. Then we have our regular cast of hooligans. I have our fearless leader, OM Jesus, aka Jacob Jones. Yo.
Gage. Hi.
Hi. I have the man, the myth, the legend, boxcard Miguel. I'm coming up with a lot of these on the fly, guys.
What's going on, guys?
And then I have the boy with the gorgeous voice, the singer bro.
Hey, what's up?
Of all
Well, a
things
whole
you
lot
could
of-
say, it was hey.
Yeah, really demonstrating it. Yeah, hell yeah.
Still butters.
So why are we here today? We are here because it is the beginning of 2024. There is a bunch of video games that are yet to come out, and we are going to be drafting them kind of fantasy football style. But we essentially have all made our own publishing teams, and as publishers, we'll draft different games that then will be our kind of scorers for the year. The way this works is any points that or the games get rated on Metacritic, Open Critic, right? So that's an aggregate of critic scores around the games industry. Any points that they get above a 70 rating on Open Critic gets you a point. Jacob, are we doing, I'll kick to you for more rules in a second, but are we doing double points past 90, or is that not a thing?
So with the points, the way it's set up, it doesn't recommend that we change it, but that is correct. From 90 plus Metascore points, you do get double points.
Got it. So anytime that you get, let's say you get 91 points, it would actually be 92 points, right? Is that kind of how it is? 92
I think
points
at
gets
90,
94 points.
Yeah, 90 gets 92, 91 gets 90, whatever. Double.
I see.
Yeah.
Got it. So you'll get double points. Yeah, that's cool. Anyways, so
Something
yeah,
like that.
as we pick stuff, and then there is going to be one counter pick, in which after we go through picking our initial games, you can pick essentially bet against someone else's pick. So if you think that game is either not going to come out or going to do poorly in the critics' eyes, you can pick that game against them, and you will get points for every points that they lose. So that's cool.
Yeah. Do you want me to go over the options we have set for the year?
Yeah, let's jump into Jacob's got the more nuanced rules we got set up for our league this year.
Okay, so overall, because there's going to be 8 teams, we have 10 total games. We're going to draft 4 each, which means we could pick up
Today, right? Yeah.
Today, yeah, which means we can pick up 6. Like you said, we get the 1 counter pick. Unlimited number of drops across the board. The only time you can't drop a game is if it's counterpicked or if it already came out and you got score for it. That's already adding to your team. The other interesting thing here is that we're gonna have a public bidding system, so that anytime you bid or drop, I believe it'll show everyone what game is being dropped by who. And then also band tags this time around, remasters. Released internationally, which is weird. No ports, no early access, no director's cut, and no plan for early access. So that really does open the door for a lot of stuff, including like remake masters essentially. So that would be like last year's Dead Space, as well as a few other ones we didn't have last year. And that
Like this
certainly
year's
certainly Final
Last of
Fantasy
Us
VII.
Part 2? Like Last of Us Part 2, that's excluded because it's a remaster or remake or whatever the hell they're calling it.
Well, it's also been released, so yes.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Well, yeah. Well, there's an example now.
But yes,
Well, yeah.
it's more of a director's cut, I think, kind of
Mhm.
vibe. So yeah, it's a remaster that would be excluded. I know like something like, hey, does plan for early access mean something like Hades 2 is off the table?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, because that's
If
planned for early access this year.
Yeah, if a game comes out and it's like Pal World, we wouldn't have been able to pick Pal World because that's an early access game, for instance. And then you definitely would not have been able to get it if it was planned for early access. So I don't know. I really don't understand the difference between those two, but either way.
So, if I can
none of it.
interject, I believe the early access tag is more so that you cannot draft a game that is out in early access. You can draft a game that will become early access, but if it's already in early access and you already know kind of the vibe of the game and how it is, you can't draft it because it's already out.
Well, we've
Yeah.
banned both early access tags, so no early access
well, then never
anymore.
mind.
That's my point.
Okay, perfect.
Cool.
Mhm.
Only games that are going to get the full, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Thing. Mr. Hawks in the chat says the snow bike mic rule. So there you go. For all familiar with that. Cool. Any other nuanced rules for us, Jacob, or are we ready to keep going?
I don't have any nuance rules, but we can pull up the what do you call them? The logos for the teams if you want, or go over the teams.
Oh yeah,
and
feel
stuff like that.
when we pull up these logos, if you guys want to introduce your publishing company, give us a word about it, whatever you want to do.
And I'm just gonna go alphabetically here, so if you'll just bear with me a second. How is everyone feeling? Are we ready to go? Are you feeling excited?
I made the mistake of not using the bathroom before, but we're doing great.
We'll take a potty break if we need to.
It's like,
Yeah,
hopefully you have a bottle.
this might take a second.
Yeah, for
Summon
real.
that game ladder.
You guys don't stream with a catheter? I thought that was standard practice.
One of Ben
Dude,
Franklin's best inventions.
You know, my option is always dependable, if you know what I mean.
Good one.
Mm.
Good one. Really
Nice.
like that.
I smell these stepping in.
Really gonna absorb that joke.
Aha!
Are you like SpongeBob now? Good one. Okay, I'm all set up. I'm ready to go, and I'm sorry, they'll be in alphabetical order of the file name, so not exactly alphabetical at all.
So who knows?
So here we go. We're gonna start with our first file name. That's Pixelburger. That is Mr. Pandafin down there.
Well, here at Pixel Burger,
I like that
We-
Joanne's receipt.
Yeah, it does say Joanne's.
Jacob, where should I watch to see these logos? Sorry.
It's a really grassroots.
The
logo. I
stream.
appreciate it.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if maybe this doesn't
Pixelburger.
break everything. Here we go.
I'm definitely
not gonna break
digging that,
nothing.
dude. I like that.
Okay, confidence monitor should be back up.
Oh, I see.
Listen,
Perfect.
Perhaps
Thanks.
be
Yeah.
the
We only publish the best of the best of the best. And what's going to happen is, I'm just going to pick some games. I'm not going to use some old trade inside secrets. It's going to be all just heart of the game manuals and game cases. So,
All right.
fellas, thank you for participating, but you could just send me the trophy.
All right. Deal.
All right,
Deal.
that's Pixelburger. The next one up is Demon Cat.
Oh, Demon Cat.
There you go.
Named after my demon cat, Sebastian.
That's great.
You might see
We are
them in the
nothing but
background
pure
somewhere.
chaos, and we will not be knocking things over, choosing whatever the hell we want.
That's incredible.
It's like, this looks good.
All right, the next one up
Swat.
we have, which I need to resize, is Q4 Layoffs Incorporated.
Hey, it's Q4 Layoffs Incorporated. You know they're gonna hit every year, and they're gonna just hurt like hell. But we're consistent if nothing else.
Love that.
I can't wait for you to draft all the games that lead to more layoffs.
Just all Embracer Group games.
We're going foam stars or bust.
Love that.
Next,
Oh, no.
Are you gonna pull an Activision and have a massive layoff after your best year ever?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, yeah.
Nice.
Did you see the fire and the laughter?
And all the money raining down.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Jive Turtle Studios.
Nice.
I like it.
We strive ourselves on being like Scarface from Half Baked. High energy yet stoner vibes.
Perfect.
Excellent.
So I want to make sure you draft all of the trippiest games.
That's yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Love it.
Excellent. Next up, we have Known Shippable Incorporated.
Well, you know, we're a surefire thing. We know about the problems that are coming with our games, but we're going to get them out there. And you'll also tell us about these things that we already know, but we won't fix them, and it's okay. You'll still buy it. That's our games.
Perfect.
Wonderful. We also have this one. This is my favorite because it's mine. Eager Excellence Publishing. That's right. We only pick the best of the best games out there that we know all of the kids will play on all the Twitches, and all the gold medal titles. 70 plus. You'll be swimming in sevens, but hopefully swimming in nines.
I mean, if you're, getting all the games the kids play, you're going to be drafting all the Bluey games.
Ooh, yeah,
I don't
that's
know
true.
about that last one. That didn't review.
Hey, whoa. You trying to say that Peppa Pig wasn't good?
I'm not saying it wasn't good. I'm saying it didn't review well.
The Queen died for Peppa Pig.
Queen died for
Kitty
Peppa
Island.
Pig.
Yikes. And then the final logo we have is for That Gauge Company.
Hi, we at That Game Company are here about making experiences you'll love.
You said game.
You did
Not
say
Gage.
Getting out of studio wrong.
Now you're going to
There
get
you
a
go.
copyright
That's
Take
strike.
two.
That's fine. Oh yeah, whatever. Where's my G? Does that work? Yeah, there it is. So yeah, That Gauge Company. We're here to get all the cool, weird and wonky indie games that make you cry. And Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, and then the final one, which we don't have a thing for, and I'll just write on the screen here. That's going to be Eric's, which is
Oh, yeah.
Best Boys. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Just imagine the Best Buy logo in the back there.
LLC.
Got you.
LLC. You gotta make sure.
Perfect.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Let's hear from it.
I'll
No?
come up with a speech.
Yeah.
That's about right.
We all said words
here-
for nothing.
Here at Best Boys, we have the best boys in the business. Here making our perfectly good digital-only games because physical media is on the way out, which realistically I don't condone, but other companies are going away with it, so are we.
There you go. Best Boys. Buy digital.
Following all them trends.
Yeah, first it was Alan Wake, and now it's gonna be Hellblade 2. Who knows what's next?
Hell yeah.
I wonder how many more. I mean, at least we got the physical of that Tunic game, and it has the cool manual. That's pretty dope, if you ask me.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
The and Sea of Stars.
Yeah, I was
Sea of
about to say
Stars
Sea
as
of
well.
Stars is the other big one.
Yep.
Jared Pitty out there putting work in,
Mm-hmm.
Well, unfortunately, I have a message for you guys before the league starts. It's not from me. It's from I don't know, someone who might be out there watching in Twitch right now. But yeah, Jacob, whenever you're ready, before we start our official drafting, I think we gotta watch it.
I think we do have to watch
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
it. All right. Here we go.
Hey, it's Sam here, last year's winner of the Fantasy Critic League. and of course the year before, because I'm just that good. I could go on and on about how good I am at Fantasy Critic and how everybody else is beneath me, but instead, I wanted to wish everybody, good luck this season. I won't be there for it, so you have a chance. Now that that's out of the way, one of our other very good friends also has a message for all the competitors.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Fantasy Critic. I did what I did because I can. For the good of all of us. Except the ones who I beat. But there's no sense crying over every low score. You just keep on choosing till there ain't no more. And the drafting gets done and you make a dumb bid. For the people who are still winning. I'm not even happy. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though I beat your ass and broke you. And left you all behind. And threw everyone into the past. As you lost it hurt because I was so happy for me. Now, these views of critics make a fun little game. And I'm so damn solid. I'm amazing alright. So I'm glad you got beat. Think of all the things we learned. For the people who are still winning. Go ahead and leave me. I think I'd prefer to step aside. Maybe you'll find someone else to beat you, maybe Sly Cooper. That was a joke. Haha, fat chance. Anyway, this win was great. It's so deserving and fit. Look at me, still talking when there's winning to do. When I look out there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've video games to play. There is other stuff to be done. For the people who are still winning. And believe me, I am still winning. I'm playing Wise 8 and I'm still winning. I feel fantastic and I'm still winning while you're losing. I'll be still winning, and when you're dead, I will be still winning, still winning, still winning.
Wow.
Wow.
What have I done? What have I done?
Wow.
That was just incredible.
Damn.
He's too scared to join us again. Wow.
That's
I just
pure
want to point out
insanity.
that I was second place last year, and since he's not here, that technically makes me the winner. All right, so just saying,
All I'm gonna say is that I wanted to join last year. I was ready to join last year, and I was excluded last year. They didn't want this smoke.
We said nope.
And then I
They
went on to
eliminated.
another podcast, the Fantasy Critic League, and ended up beating everybody. So
Wow, another crab's treasure.
We're all shaking in our space boots, man.
yep. Anywho,
Well, I think without further ado, we now that we're from last year's winner, that we can get going, Jacob. So yeah, we're gonna pick 4 games. We're gonna do a random draft order since it's like a whole new crew this year. And also, just letting you guys know, I did order us a legit trophy. So whoever comes out on top at the end of this year will actually get a physical, real thing.
I've
All
never
right.
won
Unlike
anything
all
in
the
my
people
life.
who are going to buy video games.
All right, we're definitely going to hit that randomize order button pretty soon here. Randomly. Boom! You guys saw live. That was the random draft order. So we're going to start with PandaFin, Gahmstead, Frankfurter, myself, then Gage, then we got Steven, Eric, and then finally Miguel. And of course, this is a snake draft. So if you are on the end, you get to draft twice.
Damn, 5th pick? That's brutal. All right.
Yep. All right. Is everybody ready on their end? Because the draft is about to start.
Yup.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
We're gonna
We're
click
ready.
start drafting. Okay.
I don't have the
Bum, bum. No, I like that. You can skip right to that part. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, we
Man.
just started. In the meantime,
Sam Spencer, you know,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
he's the composer for all that NFL stuff. Sam Spencer, I don't remember.
Sam Spicer. Okay.
Mr. Panda of Finn, do you know what you're drafting first?
Oh, I know what I'm drafting. Let me just go
course he
ahead and
does.
before we begin,
Suicide
I'm just gonna
Squad, right?
say,
Suicide Squad.
all right, July 13th, 2006, April 19th, 2007, November 1st, 2009, January 2nd, 2024. We're going Persona.
Oh.
Damn.
Interesting.
Persona
It's a
3
great game.
Reload.
I'm assuming
There it is.
P3 the reload. All right, cool.
Oh yeah.
I have that
Damn.
collector's edition pre-ordered. It's like
See
one
that?
of the few games I have pre-ordered.
That one works because it really is like a remake where they're doing a lot of work on it, you know? So good pick. Oh, we have a Best
Thank
Boys
you.
logo
Yeah,
now,
sure.
by the way.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
We'll show it
Oh,
later.
we do?
Yeah. Look in the Discord. All right, next up is Jive Turtle.
My first one is gonna be a weird looking game that drops on the 1st of February. Boxes, The Lost Fragments.
Okay.
Whoa, out of left field.
That's what I do.
All right, I like it. Sticking with your turtles.
Hey, I got a theme going. I'm not gonna go against it.
Hell yeah. So, when it comes around to you, are you able to like see games, or do you have to search them somewhere? I don't actually know.
So on the top left, there is like a watch list and other things. You can put games in your watch list that you want to draft, and then whenever it comes to your time, you just select one.
I see.
Or there's a button that says draft game now or something like that. I'm unsure, but all the actions will be up there in that little menu to the top left.
Got you. Okay, I see it now. Thank you.
So yeah, Gom, you just gotta actually just go ahead and click the game in the.
I'm
In
looking
there.
for it.
You can search if you go to
Yeah.
watch list or whatever. You can go to the top and search for the game.
You should be able to type it in. Pick any
Tekken 8.
game that's available. All right, lock it in. Tekken 8.
Once I actually, yeah, there we go. Done.
It's a
All
good
right,
pick.
there it is. Popped right up.
Yeah.
Next up, we
Solid
got
pick.
Q4 layoffs.
Wow.
Gage, if you want to run it. Sorry.
I
No
am the
worries.
third pick in this draft. Never in a million years did I think that this game would be able to be selected in the first.
Come on, y'all just left it on the table.
You just left.
I know.
You just left it on the table. For
They
me.
sure did.
It's just an easy scoop. Final Fantasy VII
Yeah.
Rebirth.
Oh god damn
That's
it!
clearly
I
game of the year.
for a second I was like,
layup ever.
for a second I was like, is it really gonna get to the 5th round?
No, not even a chance.
Yeah, right.
Good on you. Good on you.
You guys know I'm a
Remake is so
simp.
good.
With that,
just
I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You guys know I simp for Dragon's Dogma. It's at the top of the list. I'm gonna have to pick it. Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yeah, dude, that's a good pick, too.
There it is.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm ready.
That's an interesting one.
My body's ready.
Okay. Well, I am going to then have to go with a little bit of a gamble, but I think I have faith, and that's going to be Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erd Tree.
DLC.
Yep. Hell yeah, my man.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, DLC is good to go.
It's gonna be a game-sized DLC. We all know.
Oh yeah, big time.
Hopefully, it better frickin' come out this year. I'll tell you that much. All right. Next up, we have Known Shippable Incorporated.
Let's go with the old tried and true Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Oh, nice. So you'll get some knowledge on that pretty quick. I would assume. So that's good.
Yes.
Why is everyone taking my picks? God.
I'm gonna put the logo up too for the future parts. I'll just put the opacity. There you go. Steven? Did you lock it in?
Locked in.
There it is.
All right.
All right. Next up, we have the Best Boys.
Best Boys Inc. Well, a lot of people already picked a lot of my list. Like Rebirth, of course, that was already taken. Persona 3 Reload, of course, taken. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, of course, taken. But I'm going to continue with the RPG train and go with a possible Hail Mary here. I'm going to go with another Atlas game, Metaphor ReFantasio.
I think that's a good pick.
If it comes out this year, who knows? But fall 2024 seems like a good bet. And you know, it's made up by the Persona team, like made 3, 4, and 5. So hopefully, it comes out as a banger.
There you go.
I like that. I like that a lot.
It's a good pick.
It is. And now we have, last but certainly not least, the Demon Cat.
Oh, give me
Whoa.
1 second.
And remember, Miguel, that you get 2 picks back to back with the snake draft style,
do.
so you can strategize that however you like.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna do Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah.
Hey,
good pick.
I like that pick, man. I like that pick.
That's a good pick.
That's such a good pick.
Where do I pick it? Draft game. There it is. I see
Go up
it.
to draft game.
Yeah, I
and
see
then...
it. Thank you.
See, this is fun with the logos.
Yeah, that's good. Excellent, excellent. Thanks to our producer Supreme on the 1s and 2s over here.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Killing it, dude. And thanks for everyone who's watching in the chat. Remember, if you are new here or if you need a little more information, we are Neon Pocket Dimension. We do a regular weekly podcast in which all things exist, all nerdy things exist in harmony. So you can check us out at 7 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesdays each week. But yeah, we do some game streams and stuff on the side, and we're doing this very special episode so that we could have all our guests here today. And yeah, without further ado, Miguel, your second pick.
I'm gonna do a Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024.
Ooh, that's a good
That's
pick.
that's
a good pick.
That's a foundational pick right there.
Dude, that is just
Damn, that's
solid
such a good
points.
pick. All right, and with that, it should snake back up. Best boys.
Oh yeah.
Best boys. All right. This is probably gonna be like a personal pick, but the last 2 of these entries here did get a 90 on Open Critic and a 93 on Open Critic, and I am obviously talking about Final Fantasy XIV's last 2 expansions, Shadowbringers and Endwalker.
You
And
bitch.
to continue that, I'm gonna draft Dawn Trail.
You
Wow.
son of a gun.
It's not a bad call. Not a bad call.
There
Yeah,
it
those
is.
those expansions have only gone up in review scores, so it's about time they come down.
Oh,
Hey, maybe they might. Who knows? But I'm betting on it. You know.
I like it.
No,
I
that's
like
a great
it.
pick.
That's so funny. No chippable.
Sorry.
This is a tough one. Now we're starting to get a little bit more betty on these, right?
Yeah.
Some strategy comes into play.
All
There
the
was
sure bets are
one-
gone already.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah,
So
let's-
first round.
I wouldn't.
All the
say
all the top dogs. All the top
Yeah.
dogs.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm with Frank on this one. I think there's plenty of gems out there.
I can't really.
Yeah,
I need to pull out my phone to plan ahead
This one is
because I'm
great.
like producing at the same time. Okay, how about I do it this way?
Let Gage cook.
Separate
Let-
window. Separate window.
Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2.
Ooh, good one.
Fantastic
Let me
choice.
grab that real quick.
I like it, man. I think I was listening to a bunch of stuff post the Microsoft Direct earlier this week, and there's some weird takes around the internet with that, with like people talking about shorter and like underestimating just how incredible I think that game is going to be.
The first one was amazing, and it rated pretty well. Like it got an 84 on Open Critic, but like the first one was outstanding. If they build upon the first one even just a little bit, I don't care about the length of game. The game can be short. It can be great.
Yeah,
If it's
Hours?
short.
Come on, man.
that's
And
awesome.
if
Man.
they
Type of
build-
game.
if they just build a little bit upon the first one, it's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, and like I said, with that type of game, like, do you want more than 8 hours? It's very cerebral, very intense, right?
I had to like sit for a solid week without playing another game after I finished
Totally.
Hellblade. Oh my
I
god.
I think too, like what they were talking about with the combat. Like, I think literally, I would assume like each combat encounter is going to feel unique in its own sense this time around. Like it feels like maybe it's a lot more like kind of like an Uncharted cutscene or like a like one of those set pieces, but it's for a battle. It looks pretty wild. It's back to me, huh? Look at that.
Look at you.
All right. Can you draft right off your watch list, or you have to?
No, it
You gotta
should
go
be
up
on.
to
It
the-
should be in there.
You
No,
go
you
up
should
to
hit
like
draft
the draft
and then-
button, and then your watch list is at the bottom.
Exactly.
I see. Okay. Thanks, guys. All right. I think I am going to go with. It's not a game really for me, or a game that I necessarily I'm all that excited for, but I do think it's a surefire critic darling. So I'm going to go with Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
There it is.
Yep.
Oh, it's back to me, baby.
That'll be good, man. You don't want to play that game, Gage?
It's not that I don't want to play it. Again, you guys know I'm just not that big of a Mario universe dude. I don't know. I just don't really. I don't know.
It's okay to not want to play a Gage. It's
because you suck.
That's fine, man. I just
no. Let's
I don't
get into this conversation again, Jacob. You're very angry.
You brought it up.
I don't have any particular affinity for plumbers or
He's not even a fucking plumber anymore.
Just
stop
whatever.
talking about Mario. Stop it. Just stop it right now.
Wait, what's his job now?
Yeah, what is he now?
He's a hero.
He will always be a fucking plumber, dude. Always.
Hero. I'm
Always
gonna
be a plumber.
There's a lot of good choices here. You can see me looking at it if you're watching
A lot
the
of good
stream right
games.
now.
A lot of great games.
For me, it's gonna have to be somewhere between it's gonna be somewhere between Visions of Mana and Stalker 2. And I know Visions of Mana is coming sooner, and so I feel like it's more of a sure bet. So I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna draft Visions of Mana.
I really hope Stalker 2 comes out this year. I'm rooting for that team, but I don't necessarily have confidence.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's September, but there's a good chance still.
It is time for the Q4 layoffs. If I'm a big publisher, what do I want? I want the best of the best. I want the best indies on my team.
Like, come on, here we go.
We're picking the Plucky Squire, boys and girls.
Ooh,
God
yeah. Good pick.
The Plucky
Good
Squire has been on my watch list since I first saw that trailer. Holy crap. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about that game. That game is going to be a certified banger.
It is. Agreed. Drive Turtle.
I definitely agree.
Drive Turtle, not Turkle. What the fuck?
Yeah. I actually have my next one loaded up this time. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go a little bit different but I'm going to go for something that's a little more mainstream.
Okay.
Princess Peach. Showtime.
All right.
Okay.
Going Nintendo with it.
One of the
I gotta go with my original love. Nintendo was it for me when I was a kid.
That's right.
Same.
Hell yeah. One of their last shots on the Switch. We'll see how it goes.
And back to Pixel Burger.
All right, so I'm looking, and I'm seeing all these lists, and I'm like, man, what a thrill. So I'll say,
Oh my god.
Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Damn it.
Good choice.
Yep.
Nice pick.
Solid.
And then you get to go again.
And now I get to go again, and now I'm like, do I want to play it safe? Do I want to play it wild? I can do many things. But you know what?
Pixel Boner.
Who
So
said
Mr.
that?
Hawk said that.
I'm gonna find you. I'll see you in the ring. But this game,
Ring is crowded, man.
hey, that's fine by me. Royal Rumble. But this game in the series got a 77 and 22. Last year in 23 got an 82. I'm just gonna be wild, and I'm just gonna say, if it shows up, MLB The Show 24.
Ooh.
Solid, dude.
Wouldn't it be the 25? No, I guess interesting.
No,
I think MLB is the one franchise that doesn't do the
As someone who worked on 22 and 23, I'm confident that 24 will be okay. But
God damn.
There's some
Wow.
There's some things that they might add, and it might be a good one this year. I mean, last year they added the Negro League. Who knows what they'll add this year?
A league of their own, maybe.
If they're lucky.
Angels in the outfield expansion.
God, yeah.
The
Giant
Sandlot
turtle.
expansion. Now that would do it.
Monsieur Turtle.
Yeah, Jive Turtle, we're back to you.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's go with South Park.
Oh,
nice.
The snowball game. Hell yeah.
Yes. With Princess Peach and with South Park, when they actually, well, with the last couple of South Park games, at least not all of them, they were really good. And that Princess Peach for the DS, really good. So I have faith in these. Those are my choices.
They're not bad picks.
Now, listen. Usually you leave your spicy picks for maybe the 5th. Because, you know, you're not sure if it's going to come out. But as of 2 weeks ago, it was confirmed for 2024.
Don't fucking say it.
All I'm talking about is Foam Stars. Just kidding. It is the Silent Hill 2 remake.
Damn it! I knew you were joking. I was like,
Silent Hill 2 remake
like,
right now
what?
is still slated for 2024. As of 2 weeks ago, it was confirmed for 2024. I have faith in PlayStation. PlayStation, they will push a game, but it only happens rarely. If they're saying 2024, I'm sticking to it.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
So
Good luck with the medium.
So, based on what's coming out next year, honestly, I'm gonna have to go with my heart. I know these devs have been through a lot. You know, a literal war in their country, but they've put a hard date on this game, and it is September. So if they do delay it, it could get pushed back as late as December and still count for this. So I'm gonna have to go with Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl.
Cool.
Because I believe in that game.
Hey, it's me. All right, guys. A lot of great games. A lot of great games out there. A lot of great games. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Well, I think I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous about this one, but when I look at who we are at the heart of that Gage company, we really want, you know, really great and true indie games. So I think I'm gonna have to go with the greatest indie, maybe of all time, Indiana Jones.
Oh! If it comes out this year.
Hey, you know this. They said 2024, and I'm gonna roll the dice.
I'm more concerned not necessarily about the release date, but how it plays, because they showed like gameplay, quote unquote, but there was no HUD, and that's what makes me nervous. Like, I don't believe it's a gameplay unless I see a HUD.
Okay.
Maybe they were
Fair
just
enough.
trying to make it more cinematic. Maybe.
But also,
I mean-
you're full of shit, Frankfurter. You're full of shit.
Yeah.
I think
No, I'm looking forward to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I really am. I will play the shit out of that game, but I'm a little hesitant to draft it in this instance just because of the actual gameplay.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Machine Game's been cooking for a while. It's been a minute since the last Wolfenstein 2, and then Youngblood was co-developed by Arcane, so I don't think it was the whole team. So I think they've been on it for a minute. We'll see.
Yeah.
Known shippable. Back to you, my man.
Yeah, this is a little tough. We're starting to get a little more tough with what we can do here. I love this setting. It's always appealed to me. We're gonna go with Rise of the Ronin.
Ooh,
Nice.
I believe in that game.
Nice.
It looks so good, but it's kind of been a little bit under the radar. I feel like
Yeah.
PlayStation's kind of waiting to push the marketing for a little bit here.
True.
Next up, Best
Yeah, they
Boys.
just had The Last of Us, so they probably just wanted to push that marketing before anything else.
True.
But I mean, yeah, Team Ninja. I mean, all the Neo games scored high on Open Critic. Both of them were in the high 80s, early 90s, I think, something like that.
That's my thinking too. Is that, you know, Team Ninja consistently puts out like 80s to 90s games, right?
Yeah. Even Wolong.
Except for maybe
as much.
one of them. Yeah.
Wolong was a little forgettable last year, but I think that was just because there was a lot of really good Souls likes around it. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
Best Boys, it is back to you, my man. You're muted also. There, you're back.
Oh, no, I know. All right. So just to be clear, we're drafting 4 games today, right?
Right.
4 games and then a counter pick. Yeah.
So I'm
I
already
thought
on
it
my
was
last 2 here.
Oh crap!
So I'm already on my
This
last 2
changes
games
a
here.
lot.
And so
Yeah, it's getting
It's-
pretty contentious.
Keep in mind, for those who
Yeah.
maybe haven't done this before, if you want to, and I'm not saying this is advisable or not, but right after this draft, you could go and I did one thing I didn't really cover in the beginning. We do have it's $100, right? $100 budget for the rest of the year to pick up other games. So you can bid as low as $1. But like Jacob said, there will be public bids. So once you bid on other games, other people could see that and maybe spike the bidding wars off a little bit. So, do that what you will. But you could literally go pick up a bunch of games right after we finish here, or not.
Okay. I want to take you guys all back to E3 2017. Nintendo
Oh, boy.
Direct. There's still one game we're missing there. Was announced 5 years ago that was
Oh
restarting
my
development.
god. Oh my god.
I have faith
No
that it has to
way.
come soon.
No way.
I feel like if any
Not
year
giving
comes
me
out,
hope,
it's
man.
this year.
No way
this,
he's
the Switch
doing
2,
this.
It's a cross-gen. I'm picking Metroid Prime 4.
Wow.
Holy
Monster.
shit.
That's crazy.
It's gotta come
You
out
think-
at some point.
Do you think
It
that'll be a
does.
Switch 2 title?
Oh, dude,
I
launch
feel
title?
like it's either like a Switch 2 launch title or like cross-gen with Switch 1 at this point. Because I
They
feel like
did
we're gonna get news of like a Switch 2 this year at some point. If it's either in summer or fall,
Mhm.
one of the two, we're gonna get news about it. It's been like years already since Switch 1.
Wait a
came out,
second.
So we're
Metroid Prime
due
4
for new time.
Yeah.
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 in the year 2024.
The year of our Lord. Yeah.
Year over 2024. Yep.
You know what? To be fair, they basically rebooted making the game in 2020. So 4
Yeah.
years later, it's not too far
It
off
was in
of like a
2019
cycle.
actually.
It's true.
Well, no, in 2020 they posted job advertisings for like storyboard artists. So like they restarted late 2020 this game. So 4 years ain't too far off.
That's a lot of
Right.
fours.
Well,
There's a lot of
they did also they did say it was going to be on Nintendo Switch. So like I feel like
Right.
even if it's a cross-gen type of thing, I feel like they probably will release it on Switch. So
Yeah,
see.
that's the same thought I have there.
there you go. All right, well, we're down to Demon Cat now for your
All
final
right.
2 picks.
So I don't know much about this game, but I do like Journey to the West, so I'm going to do Black Myth.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
Good one, dude.
That's a great pick.
This is a little bit of an unproven studio because they've only made, I think, mobile games before
Yeah.
this, but it looks like they're really coming out to swing with this guy.
So we shall see.
Coming out swinging, Mr. Hawks. Coming out swinging.
Looks beautiful.
Okay. And then my last pick, I had not heard about this game, and I probably wouldn't even play it, but I just like John Carpenter, so it's going to be John Carpenter's Dogs Command.
That was on my watch list.
Oh, nice.
I'm interested to see how that goes.
Yeah, the trailer looked cool. Like basically they were saying like, that's right, John Carpenter made the music, and of course he did.
So,
Hey, speaking of John Carpenter, my 8-year-old watched The Thing for the first time last night.
oh,
How'd it go?
Oh yeah, he liked it. He enjoyed it. He likes that
sweet.
stuff though.
That's my boy.
If he can handle the Gordy scene in Nope, I figured he could handle the dog scene in The Thing.
I think so too.
yeah, that's
Yep.
true.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sidetrack.
No, you're okay.
No, you're
No,
good. You're good.
Sidetrack
Totally fine.
all you want.
I feel like I've sidetracked us enough, so you're
Get
a-okay.
Get your track and signing.
We are back to the Best Boys LLC.
All right, for my final pick. Now this is a tough one because I'm just looking through like what's
Yeah, it's getting down to the
quote-unquote
wire.
slated for the year.
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
So this is a tough one. And just looking through Game Informer's like website, there's not really a lot that I'd be like, oh, the surefire pick.
Oh man, the counter
I'm
picks are
just
gonna be
going through.
intense.
It's gonna be
Right.
tough. I don't really know.
Cause we got
I
got
know,
good
that's
games.
what I've been thinking about right now, too.
I'm like, fuck.
Should we do 5 drafts and 5 picks instead of 4 so there's some more shitty games on there?
I came in here thinking we were doing 5 picks, so I'm down with it.
I thought with 8 people, 4 would have been the way to go. We could increase
I hear
it.
you.
I'm okay either way.
I'm good either
I'm
way.
going to go with our man Joseph Ferris and go Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons remake.
Okay,
Good pick.
That's a
fair.
pretty solid thought.
Yeah, this one took me by surprise when and I think it's going to take Twitch by surprise too. It's a funny-looking game called Baby Steps
Oh,
Hey.
Oh,
fuck yeah.
from Bennett Foddy and Getting Over It guy.
I know which one this is.
That's going to be amazing.
He also has the composer from Ape Out doing music for it.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Oh shit!
I'm,
That soundtrack
super
was
stoked.
incredible.
For the people who that hits for, it's really gonna hit. So like depending on what each outlet, whoever they put on that type of game, like to review that game, it could end up getting really high scores, I think.
Nice.
Okay, let's see. There's a couple different ways I could go here. There's like some more surefire bets. There's some personal things that I'd like to see do well.
Not prepared.
No, I got like four. I've got like four picks that I'm juggling in my head.
I'm
here.
just being a douche.
That's all right. That's all right. All right. So this isn't my last pick, is it? Or is it my last pick?
Yeah.
Are we doing 5 or?
Are we
Well,
doing 5 or are we doing
Well,
4?
when it's done, then maybe we could draft 2 more, or it's probably too late.
Okay.
Dig.
So your
Okay.
last pick.
Well then I'm gonna call this my last pick for now.
Mhm.
Okay, this is a game I've been following for a little bit now. It's been cooking for a little while, and it might go under some people's radar, but it looks to me like a pretty sweet kind of God of War like. And I think there is a good chance that it might be a pretty fun one. It's coming out summer of this year. That is Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn.
There you go.
Yeah.
I heard of that.
That's a triangle game.
Fuck.
Lots of triangles, a little cute fox thing, and triangles. I'm pretty excited.
So we have a circle and a triangle now. Where's the square?
That's Final Fantasy, dude.
It's
All
me
right.
with my dad joke.
You're not wrong.
All right, Eager Excellence is looking at his at their watch list. So let's see what we got
You
here.
gonna pick Avowed, bruh? You gonna pick
We got
Avowed?
Towerborn is an option, Avowed is an option, Pacific Drive is an option. But what's a game I truly believe in that I know in my heart is coming this year? And for the live people, you hear the music that just started and it's perfect for this pick. It's gonna have to be Aura History Untold, because you guys know I love
Oh wow!
strategy games. Strategy games do review really high if they're great, like Civilization and such. Aura History Untold is going to change 4X strategy forever, and I think it's going to be incredible. So I'm going to draft that game right now. There you go.
Bold words. Wild.
Bold
Oh, yeah.
COD, or Bold Strategy COD. Hope it pays off.
Let's see if it pays off. for you.
So the question
Back to
is,
Q4 layoffs. This is your final pick,
Yes.
Mr. Furter.
Q4.
now, the question is, do I go with the surefire review of being between 80 and 85? Or do I go with something that I want to be good?
I don't know.
And I think I'm just gonna go with the points.
Let me interject real quick for
Yeah.
a second. And your hunch is right, but I wanted Redfall to be good. So just remember. Just remember.
I did too. I
Damn.
tried.
I
I
do.
Play that again this year. man.
Then I will say both of the picks that I'm debating between, because this is the last pick. I
That's true.
really want Unicorn Overlord to do very well.
Ooh.
I really want that game to succeed. However,
Ooh.
here's a series that I've never played that I occasionally will see, and I'm like, why are people just, going goo goo gaga for this game? And it
Say it.
reviews in the 80 to 85 range every single time. And that is going to be Grand Blue Fantasy
You-
Freeland.
Yeah.
I was looking at
Every
that. I was
single
like,
time it is in the 80s without.
That was one of my 4 picks that I was going between for my last pick there. Damn it.
Gotcha.
I think that's a great pick.
Yeah, that's incredible.
It's going to do well because the people who love that series love that series.
All right. So for my last pick, I have an interesting one here. This is a game that I did put a few hours into, and this is more of like a love-hate thing because I do feel like this is gonna do well, at least on like a sales point of view, but how the critic reviews are gonna go, who knows? Because Destiny 2, the final shape is coming out.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Hey,
That's contentious.
If you need a fire team homie for that, I'm there, dude.
I was wondering why Steven didn't pick that. I was like, damn, no, that's not
Because
There's
I
a
wasn't
chance
sure.
it could be
the Same
bad.
thoughts as there's the same thoughts as Gahmstead had. So
Destiny DLC is very up and down. It's either really good or really just eh.
well,
Absolute
in
shit.
Lightfall,
So
Lightfall was poo poo,
Mhm.
but it was made as kind of like a filler for them to finish up the final shape. So hopefully, with the more time they're cooking up, it'll be great. We'll get that 85 or Witch Queen score. Which I think was
this is entirely a curiosity for me.
Slay Queen.
Get it.
Pixel
All
Burger.
right, the final pick of the 2024 Neon Pocket Dimension Invitational Fantasy Critic League draft goes to Pixel Burger.
Okay, so listen, I have a couple I could shoot. 2 of them have already been taken with Grand Blue Fantasy and Destiny. So now I'm thinking, do I want to just go crazy? Do I want to go wild, or do I want to play close to my chest? And this game, I'm confident. There's hype for it a couple years ago. They've been under the radar. They've been quiet about it, but sometimes you just gotta,
Please tell me you're doing it.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna choose Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
Oh my
Whoa.
god!
Not where I thought he was going, but right on.
What'd you think I was going?
I thought you were going Silk Song.
No,
I thought you might be going Iuden Chronicles 100 Heroes, but
Not a bad choice.
That's a game
I
that
was
I'd
looking
back
at
on
that one, to be
Kickstarter.
honest.
Nobody's picking Skull and Bones.
No. really sad, and nobody picked Foam Stars either.
or Suicide Squad. Where are you guys at?
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Okay.
I
I
picked
this has a cautionary tail gauge.
All right, next up.
In lieu of those, I picked Destiny.
Okay, let's talk about counter picks really quick because that's next up. The way counter picks work is you earn points for every point below the threshold. So if that means the game doesn't come out, it doesn't get a score, you don't get any points from it at all. So if you're betting on a game that's not coming out that year, counter picking that is bad. But it's
except
sort
for
of
it's for
good
sure,
because
you're for sure not going to get negative points. So
yeah, you're
there's
not
that.
going to get negative points. Plus, you are locking in that person for having a game that's a 0. So, but you're guaranteeing that you have a 0 and that person has a 0 if the game doesn't come out. So, you can play it how you want, but that's how counter picking works. Now, look at the 4 games that everyone has and pick something that you think is not going to review well. That's how the counter pick works. Yeah, it's tough because a lot of these games are going to review well, at least over 70, which nets us points. But us all being in the same boat will essentially guarantee everyone has sort of like a point subtraction to guarantee with a very slim chance of a net positive point from their counter pick. So do your best.
Oh, interesting. It starts at the bottom.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
My pick is not going to be there then.
Starting with Demian Cat.
After looking, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That hurts me.
Do you think it's because it doesn't come out this year, or do you think it's going to be bad?
I think it might be bad.
Wow.
All right.
We shall see. I could be wrong.
Cool. No, I feel you.
That trailer looked really good.
All right. Who is up next? We have the Best Boys LLC.
Best Boys, all right. I'm going to be counterpicking Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh.
Whoa.
No faith.
That one.
Damn.
Yeah. I can see it.
Me
I
neither.
can
I
see
mean,
it too. Trust me.
I don't mean to be like rude to Ubisoft, but like it's a Ubisoft game. Look at Avatar. Avatar scored a 71. You know, I'm going off based off of that.
Okay.
From what I've seen in Star Wars Outlaws, just doesn't really impress me that much either. So I'm gonna go with that.
They haven't really been at their best over there at Ubisoft for a little bit now, so we'll see.
Except for Lost
Hey,
Crown.
it's like-
did really good.
It's like
Lost
I
Crown,
say,
Mirage was pretty
in
good.
regards to the Lost Crown, they only release a real video game every 10 to 15 years, so that's a safe bet.
Speaking of one that doesn't really sound like a real video game, this is gonna be my counter pick. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
Oh.
You know,
Toxic
I could
Avenger.
get
I love
killed
the
on
movie.
that one if it's very good, but I'm kind of confident it's not gonna be great.
It definitely looks like a pretty mid zone game there, but we'll see. Wow, Miguel, you got 2 picks
Not
locked
surprised.
in now.
Not
Locked
surprised.
in.
It's all good.
I like your picks. I think you got Microsoft.
Yeah, you won't
Flight
be able to
Simulator
drop
is gonna
those.
Lock you in for sure, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Next up is me, huh? Shit, I was gonna go with John Carpenter. All right, let's see. What do I want then? Oh, I didn't even realize you got Visions of Mana, Jacob.
Oh yeah, that's my
Um,
first pick, I think.
Let's see.
Was it? That was my second pick.
How do I counterpick? Oh, we go to the top. Draft counterpick. I don't believe for a second that this game is coming out this year. I think it might even be scrapped altogether, or I also don't think the Switch 2 is coming out this year. So I'm going to
Oh.
go with Metroid Prime 4.
There it
What a
is.
stream.
You think it's scrapped altogether? I don't know about that.
I think there's a good chance that this game is just in the shits. So we'll see. But whatever.
No faith.
Oh, dude.
Oh
You
ye
gotta
of
take
no
that?
faith.
I don't know.
He doesn't really have a
Remember,
choice.
you know, all I'm saying.
Yeah, come back to me during the summer, all right? We'll see how that turns
I
out.
feel you. Believe me, I would love to play a new Metroid Prime, but
Listen, you had remaster last year. They're
Mhm,
prepping us for
it's
4.
true.
I'm telling you right
that's
now.
true. I hear you. All right.
Master
Okay, so there's a lot of choices here. We're to me
Doug
eager
Bowser's cooking up.
excellence. Metaphor
Can you just, like, the
to
irony there?
refantasy
It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Ruling Nintendo.
refantasio. We all know that game could be good.
You must
Flint.
have done that on purpose, right?
Oh yeah, sorry if I didn't say already, Jacob. It's your counter pick.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm looking at
What you
Flintlock.
gonna pick?
It could be.
I also think he's
iffy.
muted.
Yeah.
What?
No.
Oh,
Am I muted? Hello?
That or he could be deep in thought.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Jacob's
he's
muted.
just thinking hard.
Hello? Can you hear me?
We can
Now we
add
can.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go. Cool. I guess I got muted. Hi. So I'm looking at some games.
Hello.
The stream could hear me talking. But here we go. We have a few options here. Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines 2 could be trash.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Could be. Metaphor Fantasio.
Re-Fantasia.
Refantasio. Fantasio. That could be bad, possibly. Flintlock, The Siege of
it's
Dawn.
not gonna be bad. Get out of here.
Flintlock,
Yeah, it's
The
gonna be
Siege
great.
of Dawn, it looks great, but who knows how it actually plays. I'm just saying, like, most of these games are pretty much a lock. But if there's one game I could question, and I hate to say this because I'm such a fan of the show, I could see it being not as good as all the rest of these games. I'm gonna have to pick South Park Snow Day.
Yeah, that was gonna be my second.
I was just watching a trailer for that to see what it looked like, and I was just like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair.
graphically,
The last South-
I don't know. I'm just trying to avoid
The
as
last
many
South
points
Park
against me
snowball
as
game was
possible.
not great.
True.
and it is to me.
Yeah, quarter 4 layoffs.
I just
Oh, I like how your logo's covering everyone's faces. That's how big it is.
like. Do I think Metal Gear Solid is coming out this year? Do we really think that that's gonna?
Do you think it's gonna
I
be
mean-
good? That's the other thing. I don't actually know.
Oh, I think it'll be fantastic.
It'll be great.
I
Do
just
we know who's doing the remake or whatever?
Yeah, it's
developed by Konami.
I'm muting logo.
Hmm.
Yep, that echoes mute logo.
I just don't think it comes out this year. But at the same time, if it does come out this year, I'm fucked.
I feel like that could really hit.
So
Do you want to risk it?
I don't.
For the
I don't
biscuit?
necessarily want to risk it. But it's like, what other game do I risk it for? I could risk it with Baby Steps. I could do that, but I just watched a trailer for that. I'm like, you know what? I can see that being entertaining if it has a good story to it. But my gut wants this game to be good, and I don't think it's going to be, because their medium-sized games have just been subpar as of recent, and that's Visions of Mana.
Oh, how could you? How could you do that?
I want that to be good, but the Mana games actually don't review well, and I don't think, like, the last time I saw Square Enix make a game like this, I feel like it was what was one of the Star Ocean games, and it did not review well. So I as much as I want Visions of Mana to be good, I don't think it will do.
Well, I wasn't gonna drop it anyway, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yep. You'll find out about that pretty soon, so that's good.
Yeah,
true.
I'll find out. I'll eat crow or whatever the saying is.
Same.
Tasty.
I feel like that'd be pretty feathery.
You pluck the feathers out first.
You pluck it first.
You squire.
Giant turtle.
I'm gonna pick. Now this is probably going to draw some contentious ire, but I'm gonna go with Metaphor. Just because my actual counter pick was already chosen, and I'm just gonna be cynical and say that it's another anime inspired game, and those are kind of a dime a dozen.
We'll see. Atlas usually doesn't miss, but maybe it's an unproven property for sure.
I mean, you know, people like Persona.
IP from them for like so long. But yeah, it's a
people
Persona
do love
team,
Persona.
Destiny.
It's not one that I'm like solidly behind, but I have a reason, I guess.
Hey, it's hard. These counter picks are hard, to be fair.
Yeah.
All right, next up, Gage.
Oh yes, this is our final counter pick from the one and only Panda Finn.
All right, here we go. See, I'm trying to think. All right, most of my counter picks have already been taken.
Pixel Burger.
Especially Indiana Jones. Do you think Indiana Jones is gonna do well from the people that made Wolfenstein, the new Twins or whatever game?
Well, that was co-developed by Arcane Austin, but yeah.
That's a spin-off.
And that was during the era of Bethesda where ZeniMax was telling them they had to make games as a service.
But but now, like, who's to say this isn't going to be a game as a service kind of thing?
I think this is a Todd Howard passion project alongside Wolfenstein team. I think it's going to be good.
That's why Starfield didn't turn out as good.
Whoa.
But now I'm over here. I'm looking at the list. All right, Black Myth Wukong. Okay, another Soulsborne-esque game that probably won't do as good. Such as with that one. What was that one game that came out?
Liza P.
No, not Liza P. The one before that.
Wolong Fallen Dynasty.
Yeah.
Wolong Fallen Dynasty.
That one did okay.
Yeah. Also, apparently, the studio has a bunch of scumbags in it, so there's that.
Exactly.
True.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 20. You play 2023. You already know what you're getting yourself into. What are we getting? New planes?
Work. You got to do jobs now. You got to do
work.
work.
We're gonna get the Boeing 737 that doesn't fall apart.
It's a lot.
I would have chosen the Flight Simulator, but never underestimate those games.
And then I'm looking at Best Boys.
They all get 10s.
All right, Final Fantasy 14 Dawn Trail. All right, I mean, like, okay, listen, the hit critically acclaimed Final Fantasy 14, you can't go against that. Brothers of Tale of Two Sons, I would rather, slap my mother's face than choose that masterpiece of a game. All right, and then Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. I mean, Yakuza Like a Dragon did fantastic.
Could be Game of the Year.
This could be Game of the Year.
But does it lose points for having the New Game Plus behind a paywall?
No, I don't think so. That is annoying, but no.
As someone that doesn't play New Game Plus unless achievements or trophies are tied to it, it doesn't bother me.
There you go.
Fair enough.
Senua's Hellblade 2. First game phenomenal. Can't wait to see what this is. Rise of the Ronin. Okay. Baby steps, maybe.
Baby
then
steps is gonna
Elden
fuck,
Ring.
dude.
That it wishes. And then you got Elden Ring: Shadows of the Earth Tree. Okay, we're getting DLC. How long is the DLC? What are we actually getting? And you got Paper Mario. All right, when am I bringing a shredder into this? Right. And so now I'm looking at Stalker 2, Heart of the Chernobyl. Like,
What the fuck?
that could be it.
Did they get rid of the NFTs in that?
There's no NFTs in that game.
But the fact that they had NFTs in the first place, sure, the game was like, oh, this game is great, but NFTs,
That game's gonna be a 9 out of 10, bro.
And then
Eastern Europeans like those NFTs, or they did at least.
and now I'm down to the 4 games. Of course, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Final Fantasies can you have? Is this the true Final Fantasy, or is this going to be another Final Fantasy Alpha, Beta, Omega, Arcade Edition?
Yes.
Birth by Sleep.
All of the above.
You're gonna question that game of all the games?
He's going through each one if you hadn't.
Although he did
Fantasies,
Dragon's Dogma 2.
I actually thought about Dragon's Dogma 2.
Might be pretty fun.
Suck it.
And now, Tekken 8, it could either go the Street Fighter 6 route of it being fantastic, people talk about it, or it could go the MK1 route, where it's like, okay, it's fun, but now no one's really talking about the game. There's a lot of issues. It does have my boy Kuma, though. And then Destiny 2. I love me some Destiny, and it'll break my heart that if it does not succeed. So I'm going to go with this game where, we played this game. Okay, James, we get it. Your wife died. Now we're gonna see her die in HD. So I choose Silent Hill 2 remake.
Oh, there you
go!
go!
Wow.
Draft is complete.
Wow.
Those would have been fighting words to a younger Gahmstead. Just saying.
It is one of my favorite games of all time, but yeah.
I named my band after a moment in Silent Hill 3, Umbilical Cord.
Oh shit!
It's awesome.
That's incredible.
Wow, amazing. So I'm if everyone doesn't mind, we're gonna go through the teams one by one, and you can just list off your things. So starting at the top, Pixel Burger, you want to read off the picks that you have made today.
Yes, I got Persona 3 Reload, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, MLB The Show 24, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, and then my counter pick is Silent Hill 2 Remake.
Fantastic. Jive Turtle Studios, you're up next.
Oh, yeah, no. Stoner Drift Off, I'm sorry. All right, so my picks this year are Tekken 8, Princess Peach Showtime, South Park Snow Day, and Destiny 2 The Final Shape. My counter pick being Metaphor, Fantasio.
It's quite the mouthful.
It's hard to say.
Q4 layoffs, let's hear from you.
Hello, the winning team here. We have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, The Plucky Squire, which...
we know that's going to be good.
Silent Hill 2 Remake, which, boy oh boy, buckle up, baby. And then the solid 80 to 85 Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, yeah. And then my counter pick is, unfortunately, Visions of Mana. I do hope that it does well, but at the same time, I don't think it will.
All right, go for it.
Does anyone else think of the there's a quote from Star-Lord in Infinity War where he's like, hey, don't call us plucky. We don't know what it means.
There you go. Our fearless leader, Jacob, aka Eager Excellence. What you got?
Don't forget the gold bars, baby, because you have Dragon's Dogma 2, Visions of Mana, Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, and Ara History Untold, which most likely will be on the top 4 of my next year. I don't know if that's true because Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but I also have a counter pick in South Park Snow Day.
All right, fantastic. That brings it to me, that Gage Company. I have with my number 1 pick, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree. I have a surefire bet from the folks over at Nintendo, Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door remake. I have a bit more of a chancy one, but could pay off with the fantastic and gamble that is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle,
Not a gamble.
aka the sad square. Then I have a little game I've got a lot of faith in, Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn. I'm hoping that game rocks this year. We'll see how it goes. And then my counter pick, with just not really a lack in the game's quality and lack in faith in the game's quality, but a lack of faith that it's going to come out this year, Metroid Prime 4.
Wow.
Non-shippable, what you got?
I got Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, Rise of the Ronin, Baby Steps, and my counter pick is John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
Yep. Down to the best boys with no physical releases.
All right, on my list, I've got Metaphor, ReFantasio, Final Fantasy XIV, Dawn Trail, the totally coming out this year, Metroid Prime 4, and Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons remake. And my counter pick is sadly gonna be Star Wars Outlaws.
Alrighty. All right, and last but once again not least, Demon Cat. What we got?
So we got Star Wars Outlaws, which is going to be great.
Excellent.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024.
Excellent.
Black Myth Wukong. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, and my counter pick is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, which I'd want to be good, but you never know.
You never know.
Never know.
All right, guys. That was a fantastic first 4 picks to draft for our initial start of the 2024 season of the Neon Pocket Dimension Invitational Fantasy Critic League here on twitch.tv/Neon Pocket Dimension. Jacob, anything else you want to cover about the rest of the year, or should we just give a little wrap up and then? Yeah.
Let's just talk about bidding and everything. So, like, right now at this exact point in time, remember, you do have $100. A minimum amount to bid is $1. So you have 100 $1 bills to bet to be able to, to bid on a game to fill out your roster. You have a total of 10, which means you can pick up 6. You can drop any of your drafts, which is fine, unless they've been counterpicked or unless the games have come out already. So keep that in mind. When you do bid, it will be known to all if you go check it. So check it regularly. Every Saturday, the bids will go through. So remember that as well. So we have to wait till next Saturday for any bid that you place right now to go through. So remember, $100 for the whole season. All right, that's the entire year of 2024. So we'll see how contentious things get with pickups. I'm pretty excited to see that. And you can bid on any game that's in the make a bid player action menu. So that's all I have to go off of. And I'm going to turn it back to Gage.
All right. Well, I will just say, as of 2 seconds ago, I have bid on Warhammer 40k, Space Marine 2, Sandland, Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, and what else do we got? Yeah, we'll see what else. So let the bidding games begin.
All right. Yeah, it says that it says the bids will be revealed in 4 days. So it seems like it still keeps them secret. Still keeps them secret for like halfway through the week. So just keep that in mind.
Gosh, I wish I could counterpick Sandlands.
Anyways, we'll see how things go. Don't forget about Concord by PlayStation coming out this year.
I'm making a bid on fucking Avowed right now.
Nice, bro. What about Skate 4? Do we think that comes out?
I don't
You
know.
can bid right now.
I wish.
Make a bid.
Mario
versus Donkey Kong.
Love Skate 4 to come out.
Well, all right. I want to thank everyone for being here, everyone for watching in the chat. And if you want to catch this draft on YouTube later, it will be under the Odd Valley Studios YouTube. That's youtube.com/@Odd Valley Studios. Like and subscribe there for excellent YouTube shorts that our boy, the Singer Bro, does on the regular, killing it with those over there. Episodes of the Elden 3, which is an Elden Ring Let's Play series. We're looking to hopefully see some Shadow of the Erd Tree DLC later this year and keep going with that series. 5-minute game episodes just recorded. If you caught the live stream yesterday, and that was excellent. If not, you will see those broken out in a playlist on our YouTube channel as well. And then finally, check out Neon Pocket Dimension every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time here on twitch.tv/Neon Pocket Dimension, and then later on YouTube as well, and podcast services around the globe, I should say. Also, check out our the OG cast, which is Jacob's Baby, the Odd Valley Live, or just call it all Odd Valley Live still, or just Odd Valley?
Oh, it's Odd Valley Live.
There you go. So that is on Fridays, usually 7-ish, something like that too.
Yeah, that's once a month. We actually have an episode coming next week. We're going to talk about shoes. Miguel will be here.
Oh, shoes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's a drinking podcast. It's a whole lot of fun. It gets crazy and silly, but it's good stuff. So yeah, definitely go check that out. And does anyone here have some stuff to plug? Feel free. I'll start with who do we want to go to? Frankfurter. You got anything to plug?
Yeah, so I podcast about anime every week. New episodes on podcast services of your choice, and YouTube every Wednesday with a new review every other Friday. We also post shorts twice a day every weekday. You can find us at Bakuko Podcast on YouTube and Bakuko News on TikTok, etc. So find me there.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. Anyone else got anything to plug? Pandafin, I'll go to you.
Follow your boy on twitch.tv/Pandafin if you want to see some fun games and hijinks with special guest OM Jesus sometimes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Gom or Eric, either you guys want to plug anything, or just say where people can find you on Twitter or anything like that?
I got a couple things to plug. You can go first, though, if you want.
No, you go first.
Well, you can find me streaming. I'm going to try and start doing it more frequently at twitch.tv/Gahmstead. And you can go to dualscreens.com to check out some of the reviews and articles that I post there about indie gaming and stuff like that.
Hell yeah. All right.
Cool,
Last
cool.
but not least, Eric.
So right now, I don't have anything to plug right now, but I am working on something new. So in the meantime, you can just follow me at Twitter/X at Arkwing24 and keep up to date on that, and then you'll know whenever I launch that said new thing.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks y'all so much for being here. Appreciate you guys having your time. We do really want to keep up on this throughout the year, so I'm thinking maybe we can try and do like a quarterly check-in cast, even if it's just a shorter thing, like a segment or something like that, that we break out. Definitely, I want to do one either probably right after like the Summer Games Fest thing like that, so we can see what games have been picked up or things like that along that way. And then certainly towards the end of the year, we'll have to do that, and then maybe like the beginning of next year, we do the final like breakdown of this whole thing. We'll see how it goes, but just stay tuned and keep all the smack talk happening on Discord and and Twitter as well. It's always good fun. So
whatever the Sunday after Summer Games Fest is, that's when we should plan it. Just because bids and stuff will go through that Saturday.
Oh, solid thought. Cool. Well, yeah, stay tuned for that, and it's gonna be good stuff.
By the way, I hope you guys are scared because I just bid on something with $99.
Oh my God!
Whoa!
This
So
man's
you
in.
do realize that you're only going to pick up one other game the
I
rest
know,
of the
what
year,
the fuck?
right?
Hey, I'm putting all my money in this one game. So you guys should start to get real nervous real soon.
Shock and awe.
He just tanked this whole season.
Is
Eggs
it on that
incredible.
Mario
Basket.
3D game?
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, I already got,
sometimes.
I
got
put
some-
a bid on one game so far.
Me
and
too.
We'll see if it happens.
We'll see.
yeah, I got a bid on 6 games so far, but we'll see what happens.
Wow.
Okay.
Wonderful. Hey, guys, we're gonna. This is the end of the episode, but can we lead out with Discord soundboard sounds? Just go completely crazy, and that's how we'll end it. Sound good?
That's hot.
Overload.